Hi guys, in this video we're going to cover an example of rearranging. So here we have the formula for the volume of a cone, which is volume equals a third pi r squared h. And for this cone, the radius r is the same as the height h. So our first question is to rewrite this new formula for the volume in terms of h. Okay, that's very key, understanding what they're asking for here. Often exams will have questions similar to this. So what it's saying is that we should have V on one side for volume. On the other side, all we're allowed to have is numbers, operations, and h. Okay, so we're allowed an h. We are allowed to keep pi, but we're no longer allowed to have an r. But the good thing about this is if we rewrite this, we know that h and r are the same thing. So volume equals a third pi. Now we're allowed pi because it's actually a number. Now r squared, when r is equal to h, is the same as h squared. And then we're timesing that by another h. And so our new formula will be volume equals a third pi h cubed. So h squared times another h cubed. So here's our new formula in terms of h. Okay, so the second part of the question is to make h the subject, which means we want h on one side of the equal sign and v, pi, everything else on the other. So I'm just going to quickly write the equation again, but this time I'm actually just going to put it this way around just so it looks tidier at the end. Doesn't actually matter too much, but we know that a third pi h cubed is equal to v. We want h on its own on this side, everything else with the v. So first of all, we've got a third here, so we could just times this by 3 and times that by 3, and that would cancel out that 1/3. So we are left with a pi h cubed equals 3v. Okay, now we're timesing by pi here, so if we divide both sides by pi, do some working here, we have h cubed equals 3v over pi. Finally, we need an h by itself, not h cubed, so the opposite of power 3 is of course a cube root. So h is equal to the cube root of 3v over pi. And that is our final solution. We have h on one side, it's now the subject, and everything else is on the other side of the equal sign.